secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time. Lost in the city lights, our love's electric, right? You make me feel alive. I know July is gone. You make...
Welcome back to my kitchen. Welcome back to Barcelona. We're back. It's Valentine's Day. And as you saw, we did breakfast together, like brunch breakfast. And it was Dylan's idea and he did most of the things. So it was that was like the special Valentine's Day thing because Dylan doesn't cook usually. So last night he made a beautiful Thai soup and today he cooked again, and then later on we have dinner. But in the meantime, he is away right now. So I thought I will make some cookies. Wait, let me actually see the name of the girl that I have the cookie recipe from. Haley Catalano. I found her on TikTok, but now I follow her on every social media possible because her recipes are so good. I love her recipes, and she has this amazing recipe with like chocolate chip cookie, but it's with white chocolate and dark chocolate. And what she had in her recipe is dried freeze strawberries, and I was pretty sure I saw them in the store, so I went to our local grocery, but they didn't have them. We need to make it pink, you know? So what I got is cranberries. And I'm hoping that if I add the cranberries, it's gonna keep like this cute white, red, pinkish, and dark chocolate colors. Ingredients are really simple. Flour, butter, and brown sugar. Something else that she does there, which is really interesting to me, is that she adds oat flour because she says it adds a bit more texture. I don't have oat flour because I don't think that's a thing in Spain, but I'm just gonna blend oats in my Thermomix, and that's gonna be oat flour. So let's get it done. Found my oats. I think I'm gonna start by blending the oats and get the flour consistency out of it. I know Thermomix is not for everyone, and I always thought that it's not for me, but now I use it every time I bake, every time I cook, because it the scale in it, it's so good. 80 grams of the oats. So this is what we have right now, and let's see in 60 seconds. Tell me this is not flour. This is oat flour. Perfect. I will now try and brown the butter. I haven't done that in a very long time. Even though brown butter, I feel like is such a trendy thing. I think you need to keep stirring and medium heat until it's nice and brown, but not burnt, okay? I think this looks pretty brown. We don't want to burn it. So now we're gonna pop it here. I don't know, is this brown enough? I think so. More brown sugar. It's so good to be back from South Africa, even though I love it, but I just love being home. And now that we have so many amazing friends in Barcelona, it really feels like home, even though we've only been here for a year. And 65 grams of normal white sugar. Actually, I'm not sure if I have that. 236 grams of flour. We are very big on Valentine's Day with Dylan, or actually maybe I am, and I think he just kind of learned how to adapt into this romantic world. I don't know, I just love celebrating. Anything I can celebrate, I want to celebrate, you know? What else? I made this card yesterday, actually. How cute. It's so simple with watercolor, so I just like to do something extra, you know? All right, welcome to this new perspective. Butter has cooled a bit now, so I'm gonna add the sugars. Wait, but you can't see the butter, so maybe... Oh, I want to do this cooking vlogging thing, But I need to learn how people do it. So I'm adding this in here. And we're gonna mix it up. Oh my God, this is just butter and sugar, perfect combination. Everything you need. 2 eggs. I was just cracking an egg and I was cracking it on a flat surface. I don't know if you have seen the movie with Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. Don't remember the name, I'll write it down. I just watched it on the plane on the way to Barcelona. And oh my God, the saddest movie ever. But the one thing I remember from it is that she was a chef and she was cracking eggs on a flat surface, and I always cracked eggs on the side of the kitchen. So maybe she's onto something. Counter the problem. I don't have baking soda, I only have baking powder. I don't know if that's a big problem. I'm adding vanilla, just a splash. Fun fact, something you should probably know before baking is that if you bake or if you add like to a brownie or something, if you add a chocolate that's under 70% dark, it will burn. I've learned it the hard way. We're gonna add the flour and some baking powder, I guess, because I don't have baking soda. How does that happen? Ooh, it smells delicious with the oats and the burnt butter. Oh my God, I really need to taste this. This looks so good. Okay, quick decisions. Are we actually adding these? What could go wrong? It is dried, so it doesn't have that much moisture to, because I was scared for a second that I might like make it moist and soggy. But I think it actually will add like a nice balance to sweetness, because this is a bit sour. Oh wait, I forgot about salt. We need some salt. This is what we got. I will now put it in the fridge for 2 hours to rest, and then we'll bake it. Welcome back. The dough has been cooling for, I would even say maybe 3 hours, so it's quite like thick. It's gonna be little balls like these size. The one mistake I always make with cookies is that I place them too close to each other, and obviously cookies really like to flatten out. So I will make like 6 right now, and the rest I will try and freeze. Perfect, so I made a little tray to freeze. I will let these freeze for a couple of hours, and then I'll transfer them into like a nicer, or maybe like a freeze bag or something. Okay, I'm being brave. I want them to have a bit more like Valentine's colors, so I'm gonna add a bit more like red on top. It's time. Oh my God, they look perfect. They look perfect. My God, my God, my God. I mean, pretty good. Okay, wait, quick, some flaky salt, because everyone needs flaky salt on their cookies. Well, actually, Dylan will not want that, so maybe I will spare him. Salt. Okay, and no for Dylan. Okay, I'm about to bring the cookies to Dylan, so let's do a quick taste test, shall we? Oh my God. The white chocolate is so good with the cranberries. I'm kind of regretting adding the dark chocolate. We have cookies for you.
We have cookies. Wow. Are these tomatoes on here? Or...
No, it's cranberries.
They're very yummy.
Dark chocolate and cranberries. Okay, so I just got ready and we're gonna go out for dinner. This dead plant really needs to go. It's been here for like a couple of months now. So this is what I'm wearing. And this is actually like a I think it's Alexander McQueen. I found it in my mother's closet and she never wore it. So I was like, mine. I don't understand it because it has too many buttons for the holes. So I think it's supposed to be like either like hanging here or something, but didn't figure it out yet. So this is what we are working with. And I am wearing heels because it's Valentine's Day and Dylan deserves some heels and he's 5. Is that true?
I deserve heels in my
Yeah.
life.
You're a good
I
boyfriend.
should wear them as well.
Wait, let me show you the heels. Yeah. Good morning, welcome back. So last night got a bit late. We came back home and watched a movie, and as you can tell, I'm touching my hair a lot. And that is because I did it a bit differently than I normally would. And I am literally just here and you need to tell me if this is better or worse. I feel like this needs an extra curl or something else. I don't know. So normally, you know, I use my Dyson like just like the kind of like a curling wand, like and it curls it. Today I used just the round brush because I wanted like a more blowout look, and I feel like it is giving blowout for sure. I'm just not sure about this part. I really like how kind of fluffy it is here. Maybe it's because it's not like, yeah, maybe that's almost better. You may ask, why did you do your hair on a weekend if you're not leaving the house? Well, obviously I am leaving the house, and let me show you what I'm wearing and then I'll tell you where we're going. So I'm wearing this jacket I got in South Africa at Pottery, and it is the softest material ever. Like, I want to sleep in this. It's so cool. I'm not sure about the length of this jacket. Like, it is a bit of an awkward length because it's not like mini, it's not like a cropped, but it's not like an oversized. We're gonna go out and have lunch with our friends, and we're going to Mina, Barcelona, which has been on my list to go ever since it came out, and it is a brand new restaurant. I think they opened in December, I want to say November, something like that. So I'm very, very excited to try, and yeah, come with us, I guess. Wait, I will add that last night's dinner was incredible. Like, the food in Clara is so good. My recommendation, if you're gonna go, would be the anchovy. I'm holding the Osmo battery. Why? The anchovy truffle butter brioche, and definitely the steak tartare and the lamb. Oh my god, the lamb. And the wine that I have the video of. The wine is incredible. We already found it online, and I'm gonna be ordering it like a big box because it's so good. morning, team. So I lost you after our lunch yesterday, but overall really nice experience, and I think the restaurant is very cute for dinner with friends. I think it's super cool place. And today, so I'm recording this. Okay, this is going to be a bit complicated timeline, okay, but hear me out. I want to do a little cooking show today. I'm gonna make ragu genovese, and the plan was actually to make it with pasta, naturally, but back in August or September, when we were in Naples, we went to this very traditional old school restaurant, and they actually had as a starter Bao Buns with Genovese ragu, and it was the best thing ever. And I'm doing this intro right now because I'm actually heading to the dentist in half an hour. I have never had a local anesthesia with my dentist back at home in Poland. I feel like it's a bit crazy now that I think about it. Like I have like infills in my teeth. I just did everything without anesthesia. So this is my first time getting local anesthesia, and I'm a bit scared that I'm gonna like lisp or like I'm not gonna be able to speak much. So I thought, let's do intro now, just in case. And later on I will might speak a bit like that. So if you have any tips on how to overcome your fear of the dentist, let me know, because I still have 2 appointments to go after this. I'm back. I survived the dentist. And the anesthesia is slowly wearing off. I feel like I'm still speaking very weirdly and with a bit of a, I don't know, weird feeling. So I'm not gonna speak. Maybe I'm just gonna introduce the ingredients, because there's not many ingredients, and I'm just gonna cook, okay? I'm just gonna cook. So we have carrots, the usual aromatics. We have celery, and we have a lot of onion, because it's basically onion soup with some meat. And then we have beef. So I'm gonna start by roasting the meat a bit and then add all the aromatics, and yeah, I'll show you. We're back. My anesthesia finally wore off, so I can speak and eat and be on camera, mainly. I also don't know how I planned this, but I planned my filming day today, which is the dentist day. I guess I'm busy otherwise. Anyhow, the sauce has been saucing for like good 3 hours at this point, and I will give it another 2 actually. So this is, I would say like halfway done. Also, after the first 2 hours, I poured a little bit of wine, and then again after 2 hours, I will add a bit more wine and wait until it evaporates into sauce. Now is the time to make bao buns. I never made homemade bao buns, but I guess it cannot be that difficult if I can make my own pasta. I actually thought about making pasta, but I think bao buns is going to be easier. I will link down the recipes that I used in these videos. With Genovese, it is kind of like a mix of a lot of recipes that I've seen online, so I don't think I will give you one in particular, but I think it's a very like wishy-washy, like you don't need exactly 2 carrots. If you add 3, I think it's even better. If you don't like garlic, you know what, well, you know what I mean. Joshua Weissman, he has honestly the best recipes for dough, for cakes, for bread. Like sourdough bread from his recipe always works. So bagels as well. I'll start by measuring out ingredients. 600 grams of flour. Into the flour mixture, baking powder and some salt, a bit of salt, and 4 grams of baking powder. Okay, I think I'm gonna use up all of Dylan's milk, so I need to text him to buy himself some milk for like a teaspoon and a bit. We'll need 360 grams of milk. Again, I hope we have enough. But I think you can also add water in case. My love, we are out of milk because I had to use some for the Bao Buns. So if you need it for breakfast or coffee. 7 grams of yeast and 40 grams of sugar. That was flour. That is not sugar. So I don't know how that's possible, but I don't have white sugar. And I hope the brown sugar is not gonna change much. Okay, and I'll let it sit until it starts moving and bubbling. Let me just show you what it looks like right now. So you can basically see that it's alive. Okay, and I'm gonna add the dry ingredients. And I spilled it all over. Beautiful thing about Thermomix, it has the dough. Pop it in maybe for 4 minutes and we see how it goes. Okay, I think this is good. I'm just gonna knead it a little bit. And now I'm gonna let this rest until it doubles in size. I'm getting really tired and hungry, so like we need to speed this process up. Pull the meat apart now of the bone, which is not really bone, and then I will get going with the bao buns. I'm gonna take out each piece onto this plate. Okay, and now with 2 forks. Oh my god, the meat is so soft, it's falling apart anyways. I'm just gonna lightly pull on the meat so we have, we have some exiting pieces already. I had today. What I'm actually gonna do with the sauce is I'm gonna break apart the carrots and celery a little bit just to make it more double. So I'm gonna get rid of the air again. So you will need little squares of baking paper. We're gonna split it into, okay, it's gonna make a 16, I think. And now I need something to roll with. I still don't have to roll with. These are our mushroom supplements. Now I'm gonna roll them out into something like this, I think. And I will need some oil. Have a taste, not that much. And you add a bit of oil. And then you can close the bowl. So I'm gonna get sticky. Take a little sheet of paper. And pop it like so. Attachment for Thermomix. These babies are ready. I will pop one onto another, cover with this one, and steam them. Steaming has stopped. Look at those. They look insane. Okay, so we have a bao. Parmesan. And a little basil. Ahí traes. Wow. Okay.
So good.
All right, you guys, dinner was so incredibly delicious. It would be equally as good if we just had it with pasta, I'm sure. But I don't know. It was just so cool and different. And I'm so happy that I managed to recreate exactly what we had in mind and ate in Naples. And because we ate it in Naples, I don't feel bad for like, you know, not being Italian enough. I think I'm gonna finish the vlog here and I'm gonna continue doing my puzzles I started over the weekend. I don't know if this is gonna work because I don't know if I have the patience, but I look at the amount of the greens, like it's just too much. Let me show you the picture. Can you see the picture a little bit? It's basically me and Dylan with a giraffe. But it was so nice doing a vlog again in Barcelona. And I'll see you next week with some more adventures.